welcome back to the studio. So today, I want to introduce you to this Studio Ghibli sleeve I'm working on. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's not super traditional, but yeah, we've decided to get our favorite Studio Ghibli characters and to incorporate it into a sleeve. Yeah, so it has that real traditional kind of Wabori look, but yeah, if you look carefully, the subject matter is all anime. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of goodies. We have like Howl's Moving Castle here. You can kind of see here, it's a big one here. I've scattered little makuro krosuke around everywhere.
This guy.
That guy. Totoro. Mononoke Hime. This is from.
Oh yeah.
Not Totoro, was it?
That's Kamaji. Yeah.
Sento Chihiro だっけ? Yeah.
Sento Chihiro. That's the.
Sento Chihiro no Kamaji to.
Kind of. I don't like that guy that much because he's got like 8 legs. But like he's like a spider.
He's a funky looking dude, isn't he? On the back, we extended. I mean, we added more up the top later, but we added Karushifa. Then you got Chihiro riding Haku.
Was this put in like before anything else?
Yeah, so that was his first tattoo. So his first little one point was here. So this is the little first thing he got. This was like a few years ago. And after time, we decided to turn it into a sleeve.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we had to go, he was the main event at the time, so we had to go behind and around him. So
I think Gigi's my favorite character.
it was spaced out. I can remember like we started this maybe a few years ago now maybe.
Yeah, so it's 2 6-hour sessions for the line work.
I remember that was there for, and then we stenciled bits and pieces, and I remember like we finished this. There's darker lines up here, so I remember like lining this part of his sleeve. About 3 sessions with the lines, maybe 3 sessions with the line work. Yeah. And then the shading we're on our 3rd session.
Yeah.
So the first session was like this big chunk here.
Yeah.
And the second session we did like this chunk here. And then today we're working on the chunk up the top here. About an hour in, yep. We have a short session. We're going to do 3 hours today. So we have roughly a couple of hours to go. And we're going to try to get as much shading done as possible. Yeah. Yoroshiku.
I don't know, I spent most of my childhood and my formative years living in Asia, in China, like in a similar way to how people who grow up in Western countries watch Disney movies or, you know, DreamWorks stuff. Like I watched Shrek as a kid, but I guess it's kind of like these were my kind of formative childhood movie experiences, really. Yeah, it's like helped shape a lot of the values that I have as a person today. Especially because of like how strong the allegorical elements in a lot of the Miyazaki and Ghibli movies are. I think I knew pretty quickly. We talked about it after doing it. We talked about the potentially doing a sleeve off the back of it, but it took a hot minute to get to the actual kind of conceptual stage of drawing it up and getting ready to go with it. It was like a year or two before we got into the line work of the rest of the sleeve, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the outside lines, these lighter ones here, through here, Kiki, Kamaji, Totoro, Mononoke Hime, all that stuff is, that's the oldest line work, yeah. So you can see kind of like this, the shading freshens it up a little bit, but that's like, what, 3 years old, I think?
Oh, okay.
2.5, 3, yeah.
Finally happening.
Yeah, it's the combination of some very long waits.
Yeah, cool.
I think just being able to see the progress like in clear blocks has been really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really difficult question. I mean, it's hard not to say the castle because it's just so grandiose and intricate. But yeah, the castle's big, man. But some of the new additions are really good, like the Nekobas and Kadeshifa on the other side, around here. Kadeshifa is probably like my favorite standalone character, I reckon. Yeah, just kind of, adorable with a really interesting backstory and like a very deep level of motivation and connection to the characters around him. I like that style of character, somebody who is kind of portrayed as a little bit of a kind of goofy side character, but is actually really intricate and deeply tied to the main construct of the movie. Yeah. Yeah. That's I think it's a sign of good writing if you can have a character like that who's interesting. Yeah.